Welcome back to another reaction of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Absolutely. We are on episode 5. We have 3 more episodes to go, and then we'll be done with this lovely show. So far for the show for me has been sometimes a hit and sometimes a miss. It really depends. You know, I did hear people say, especially my friends that watch the show, about the acting. So sometimes the acting gets super cheesy, but I like the fantasy element of every show, every episode that I've seen. I love the fantasy in it. But for some of the actors in this, they are super cheesy for me. They're like, the performances kind of throws me out of the element. And the last episode, it was the King mixed with the main character who's the Avatar, but because he plays a younger character, I kind of give him a free pass. But the King was, I don't know if it was trying to be funny, but it kind of like threw me off sometimes. And I think that was it for the last episode, what was bothering me. I hope in this episode, now that we're moving on and moving forward with this story, that if we're going to do between the King and then the Avatar and then the brother of the waterbender, the 3 of them, it was a lot for me to handle. So I was kind of going like, but I did like the episode. So I hope in this episode that we're going to kind of steer away a little bit from the brother. And I understand that the main character is the Avatar. I just hope he kind of matures a little bit, but I know that I'm expecting a little bit too much in the first season. Let's get on to this. My favorite characters thus far is definitely the Fire Lord and his daughter. I even like the son. So the fire side of things, I'm with. The others, it's a process to get with, to like. Okay, let me be honest. It's a process for me to like them. Okay, guys? Yes, it is absolutely true. They irritate me at times. But I enjoyed the story, so I'm going to continue on with this season. So let's get into this, y'all. You want to see this in a full reaction? I will have it available for my Patreon members, as well as my YouTube channel membership, the Blooper Squad. Heidi-ho, Winslow. So please click the link down below to either join Patreon or sign up to the YouTube membership and be able to see this show in a full reaction, as well as my other shows that I have available and movies that I have available on this platform and my other platform that you guys can find the link down below as well. So without further ado, ooh, that was a remix. You weren't expecting that. Let's jump into Avatar: The Last Airbender and find out exactly what this show has got to give. Oh shit. Yes. Oh. Oh, yes. That's right, girl.
Let's go.
Woo.
Your bending has gotten really sharp. I mean, you've been inventing new moves.
I've learned everything I can from Grand Scroll, so what I really need is to get the Northern Water Tribe. Look, we need to keep our guard up, at least until we get to the north, where the... Eh?
Damn, they burnt all of us? Oh, was this the Water Tribe?
Fire Nation.
How many more forced have died because I wasn't here? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
We miss you. We've seen you around.
Life is a cycle. And out of death comes new life. Seeds for the future.
I don't trust you. Why are you in the
Hey.
wilderness?
No, it's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. My name's Sokka. Rhymes with Akka. She looks very brave. Do you have a name? Well, maybe we can come up with one for her.
She'll lead her for me.
Xiang? Is Xiang your friend?
There you are. You know better than to wander off by yourself.
Something bad happened here, didn't it?
The firebenders just wanted to clear a path as they moved through the mountains.
And that's why they burned down the forest?
A few days ago, we sent out an expedition to search for food. They never came back. We know what it is like to live in fear. But this is something deeper.
You're right. The people are beyond this world. But I can get them back.
How many places can there be for a giant sky bison to hide? And no reports of anything unusual.
None.
So someone saw ice in a place where no ice should exist?
I'll send some men to investigate.
No. I'll have to do it myself. As always.
Oh, he's gonna try to kill
Commander
him.
Zhao is very impressive.
I've always admired how you manage your commanders. You always seem to know how to get the most out of their talent. I'd send more resources to Zhao. See what he can do with a little support.
Tell Colonel Shinu to mobilize the archers. And alert the Chancellor. I'll be redirecting some fun. Zhao didn't discover the Avatar. Zuko did. He's the one who displayed resilience, not self-serving flattery and coy whispers.
The world we live in isn't the only world there is. There's another realm beyond ours.
Really?
So you think the forest is one of these thin places?
I don't think it.
I know
I
it.
feel it.
You're gonna hop into the spirit world, grab the lost folks, and hop back.
Pretty much.
Something like that. I need to get to the north so I could save the waterbenders. But I also need to help these people.
It's impossible for you to do everything.
It's like Boomy said. The Avatar has to do the impossible.
You almost said something specific.
A shrine to the spirit of the forest.
We watch over Aang. Once his spirit crosses over, his body will be vulnerable.
Good job, guys.
I'm getting hungry.
Hey! Do you mind?
Ooh.
I'm trying to concentrate here.
Wait.
Aang! I've separated my spirit from my body, but somehow I brought you guys with me.
Sorry, too late. We're in the spirit world. Yeah.
The Fire Nation may control this territory, but it's still Earthbender country. We don't want to cause trouble.
Heard some waterbenders might have been around these parts not long ago. Did you see them?
No.
Well, no.
I heard the Avatar might be traveling with some waterbenders.
What did you say? It was that canyon guy. He said Avatar
We all know.
Word has gotten to this backwards hole that means everyone knows. Everyone in the Earth Kingdom, everyone in the Fire Nation. She's crazy!
Don't die, you idiot. I only get half if you die.
Should have known they would have let mercenaries run wild here.
Kind of like your soul and your body. Separate, but connected.
I've always felt I was a spiritually attuned person. That might be why I crossed over with you.
Oh, is that a frog or a froggy thing?
None of you belong in here.
Who said that?
Right. Ooh.
Birdie. I am no birdie. I am the spirit of knowledge. They do not hear what you hear. We're meant to have one foot in this world. They, however, are interlopers. There are creatures in here that will do far more than devour your body.
All we want is to find our missing friends and we'll get out of here.
You may know what's become of your friends. Follow the path and you will find them. Things in here that will reveal truths to humans. Truths they're never prepared to face. Stay on the path.
Wow.
Could have hurt him. That's his fault. He should have been better. Except this wasn't about the trainer.
Azula, you're the best. Everybody knows that.
Street players in these parts are quite good.
I'm sure they are. Now, let's go.
They didn't follow the expected tactic. There is much you can learn from these pie show players. They are untrained, but that only means their minds are open. June is the best at what she does, and that's finding people.
She's a mercenary.
I know you have always believed there is a right and a wrong way of doing things, but the rules are different out here. Commander Zhao knows this.
So, tell me about this Avatar.
Love her.
Oh, did you see that?
See what? He said it could be dangerous for you guys in here. But you might have to face the truth.
Yeah, I can deal with the truth. What I can't deal with is getting eaten by some giant spirit monster.
Oh.
Babel said it'd be okay as long as we stay on the path.
We're on the path. We're on the path.
It's the spirit of the forest. It's wounded.
Hey, Skunky, why'd you pick up someone your own side?
Oh shit! Ninetales from Pokemon.
So much pain.
Hey, bye. That spirit. It's in a lot of pain.
I need to get to my friends before they get eaten by that monster.
It's not a monster. It's hurt. Do you always make jokes when you don't want to talk about something?
What? That's not what I do.
Be careful. The fog can be...
That's her name. Oh.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Aww.
It's just been so long.
4 strands are stronger. I didn't say it wasn't stronger. I said it was a waste.
Where's Sokka?
He and your father should be back from their fishing expedition soon.
What's that?
Someday, you are going to show the world just how powerful you are.
This is when a mom dies.
Hide her.
Find the waterbender!
Where's the waterbender? We know you have one in the village.
Wait! It's me. I'm the waterbender.
So much fear. So much despair.
Oh my god. Excuse me.
It smells like pop after a rainstorm.
That's the father.
The spirits of water bear witness to this mark.
This is the day of my ice dodging trials.
This is the day you passed your ice dodging trials.
Bato!
You were cutting it a little close around those icebergs, weren't you?
If you hadn't have been on the boat and stepped in...
We all came through in one piece.
Selecting the right crew is part of being a wise leader. It's why we do the trials with help from our friends.
Hey, Sokka. We just had our ice dodging cutter. Or what remains of it.
We're lucky to be alive.
It was a tricky run. Even I only saw the breakers at the last second.
You don't have to make excuses for him. The truth is, not everyone is meant to have people's lives in their hands.
Give in to your despair.
Now! Oh. Now it's your turn to be scared.
Home. It isn't real.
What am I here? Someone who can resist? That can't be possible. One of your previous incarnations tried to slay me. Something about stealing the face of someone you love.
You know all about stealing.
Why would I let you play with my food?
Uh-oh.
Yatso?
There are lots of illusions here, but you've emerged from the fog. This is real.
Hey! Cheater.
After you left the Southern Air Temple, the Firebenders attacked.
You chose not to move on to the next stage of enlightenment?
I knew you would need me.
I do need you. After Kiyoshi told me that I need to get to the north to prevent a great tragedy from happening.
You know a lot more than you think.
I doubt that. I mean, how am I supposed to save the world if I can't even save...
Imprisons people in their darkest memories, and it is the hunting ground for Ko.
He must have the villagers too. The ones we came to rescue.
Yep.
Their souls will be lost forever. There is no way to defeat him.
I have to try. I have to do something.
Goku once even got the best of the spirit, but nobody knows exactly what happened. Goku's temple is in the Fire Nation. It'll be a dangerous journey.
I don't have a choice.
Couldn't have done anything if you'd stayed with us. It's not your fault. So, let go.
Can we talk about it when I get back?
He won't be here.
Of course. The past, the future, it all gets mixed up.
What? He's gonna lead them there?
You can't come this time. You do, Mama.
Keeping sight of what's important can be hard. And the only thing keeping us company is our own pain. We tell ourselves we are the problem. Let that be the light that guides you through the most treacherous of times and the darkest of nights.
Woo! Well, much better episode than the previous one, in my opinion. Wow. Stark difference. This one had a little bit of humor in it, but it also had the acting was so much better in this episode. Like, the brother didn't annoy me this episode, so shout out to that. Okay, big accomplishments can happen within 50 minutes of a show. Yeah, I'm telling you, everything that I said in the intro about how I felt about the last episode did not happen in this episode. And this episode had a lot more action, but not action at the same time, and giving us the backstories to all the, like, finally seeing the mother, finally seeing the father, seeing those elements build and make these characters, the other characters, the sister, the waterbender, and the brother, it just made more sense for me now that I understand these characters and they're established, finally, for me, in my head, as we move forward. And what are we on? 5th episode, so 3 more episodes to go, and I like that. I like it. I actually thought I knew I was gonna like this episode as soon as the waterbender made that ice and she was like, "Meow, meow, meow." Like, I was like, okay, girl, you stepping up your skills. I'm loving it. Still, I have to say, for me, the weakest character in this episode is definitely the Airbender. I'm assuming that's just like the character and how he is. Like, I don't know, I think it's the way he delivers his lines in this show. Like, in this episode too, like, and maybe because I also am an actor. Hi. So maybe because how he delivers his lines, I pay attention to so much. But if I was just a casual person or somebody, a fan watching in the movie or show, whatever, I probably would bypass that. But because I'm like getting in tuned and diving deep in the character, and as he's presenting us this character, I'm like, ugh. It literally sounds like you memorized the script. And when we talk, and you know how you talk to somebody else, it's not like a script. But with him, he delivers these lines as he practiced it, rehearsed it, said a few times alone in the dark, and then he came out on set and said it. And that's what throws me off sometimes with him. Not all the time, but about 60% of the time he delivers his lines. I'm always like, yeah, he memorized it very well. Strongest characters, once again, I was very happy to see the Fire Lord and his daughter. Love their scenes together, still love them. I still think they're the strongest of the show. And who else did we see? I loved being in this spiritual world. Absolutely. The spiritual world was giving God. It was good to see the Windbender's best friend or whoever it was that was raising him, whatever his name is, can't remember. It was good to see him. I adore him. Sad that I know that once the Airbender, when he goes to this spiritual world again to battle the many-faced god, that guy is not going to be there, most likely. And that's going to be a tearjerker. I almost cried in this episode, and I can't remember what it was for, but somewhere in this episode, I was like, damn, that sucks. And I felt like I was gonna tear. I thought a tear was gonna drop, but it didn't. But regardless, I think I would give this episode a 9. How about that? I think it's extremely strong, much stronger than the previous episodes. I'm watching the ratings as more people watch the show. They obviously rate it, and the ratings are dropping. It's now in like the 70s, but I believe on IMDb it's still at 8.2. Don't quote me. The last time I did these ratings, people came from my head. It was like, off with his head. But from what I see right here in front of me, it seems like it's dropped, at least on here. So I think when I wrap up all of the episodes of this season, then I'm going to know if, well, there is a season 2 and a 3 coming. And then I'll know, like, by the end of the season, like, do I want to try it out again for another season? Or do I really love this show? And I'm like, yes, can't wait for one. Or if I'm going to be like, I enjoyed the first season, but I'll dip out. Or at least I could watch the show, but not film it and edit it, because that takes a lot of time. I feel like this, so far where I am at, I think it's a good show that I would watch on my leisure. Like, I wouldn't make it like a priority to watch. I would watch it like, oh, I was bored, home, you know, I have nothing else to watch. I would put this on, but not like to make it a job. That's kind of how I feel thus far, but we never know. We have 3 more episodes to go. It might completely change, and I will be like, yes. If the final episode gives me the cliff of all cliffhangers, most likely I'll be like, yep, let's get into season 2, y'all. Regardless, loved this episode. It was extremely strong. I would say it is a 9, and I really can't wait for you guys to comment down below and let me know what you think about this episode. Please like the video, share the video. You want to see a full reaction? You know what to do. The links are down below. I will see you all next time with more Avatar: The Last Airbender.